Hello everyone, welcome to Emerald Dreams Tarot. Yes, I did change the name of my channel just to better encapsulate my energy. So we went from Lavender Storm to Emerald Dreams. I think the vibe is better. Let me know what you think. So today we're going to do a shadow and higher self reading for you. So let's go ahead and start with the shadow. Also, I am still a little bit sick, so you might hear me cough or sniff every once in a while, so I do apologize for that. I know it can be annoying. Okay. What is Scorpio's shadow trying to tell? What is Scorpio's shadow trying to tell them? What is Scorpio's shadow trying to tell them? What is Scorpio's shadow trying to tell them? I feel like that's it. Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Judgment reversed. How do I want to take this King of Cups? I'll take it upgrade. Three of Pentacles reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay, Magician reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Queen of Wands. Somebody is definitely in here with you, Scorpio. Queen of Swords. Maybe you don't see that though. Ten of Swords. Oh. Maybe they were in here with you. Eight of Wands. And Strength. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers reversed. Six of Cups at the split. And Queen of Pentacles at the back. Okay. So the overall energy being the Lovers reversed. You guys, I feel that this is something that has already ended for you. I don't just feel that, I see it in the cards. Let's see. I'll get back to the Lovers reverse, actually. Okay, so the way that I do my readings is I take two cards at a time vertically. I read them together, let them clarify each other, and then I move on from there. So let's start with the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this connection was not moving forward. This connection was very clearly not evolving, not changing, not growing. And it was like this for a long time, I feel. It was like time just stopped for you guys, but the world kept turning, you know? And maybe it felt like over and over again that there may have been some kind of rekindling along the way, or maybe that's what you hoped for, but you just slowly kind of realized, like, oh, this is actually not changing at all. This shit is not changing. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward, right there, starting out. So, this Queen of Wands, maybe they failed to make some kind of big decision, and you maybe lost respect for them. That's maybe for some of you. Others of you, this person was not in tune with themselves enough to be self-aware, enough to be with you, Scorpio, because you guys are very in tune with yourselves. You guys are very deep. You go very deep with yourself, and I admire you for that. I'm a shadow worker, so I applaud anybody who's willing to go into their own depths and not back down from what they find, you know? So I love that scorpionic energy in that way. So that was just a tangent, but so the Judgment in reverse, there was maybe something that this person was not realizing about themselves, or maybe about the relationship. That was very damaging, or maybe that they wouldn't grow. Maybe they were just stuck in old patterns and were refusing to do anything about them. So you had to break out the old Queen of Swords when it came to your emotional self. You had to protect yourself. You had to become the cold-hearted queen, the ice queen, in order to protect your heart, Scorpio. I applaud you for that, because not a lot of people do that for themselves. You know, it's hard to get people to fight for themselves, you know. It's just a lot of people just don't think that they're worth it, and that's very sad. But, you know, like they always said in Perks of Being a Wallflower, we accept the love we think we deserve. So you knew you didn't deserve this, so you didn't accept it. Point blank period, Scorpio. It's very... There's more here. Just give me a second, please. Maybe part of you did not want to see how this person made you feel. Or you couldn't see it for a long time. Maybe you had, you know, like the rose-colored glasses. But, you know, they were frayed on all edges. They had jagged edges, and you kept getting cut on these jagged edges. And eventually you had enough. I don't blame you, Scorpio, at all. This fucking hurt. Ten of Swords. Look at this card. This is pain and suffering and endings. But it's also the end of pain. But it's also the moment of the most amount of pain. People love to talk about the tens like it is the end of the suit, that is true, but it's not the end of the feeling. You're still in this pain of the ending because things didn't work out. You couldn't work things out with this person. You could not find a way. I mean, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? I mean, we all know that. Like, You cannot force somebody to change if they don't want to change. And you've learned this lesson now. Even though it fucking hurt. It fucking hurt, Scorpio. I see that and I feel that. I'm sorry that you went through this. But you know, pain can be a very good teacher. I would advise you to delve into this pain of yours. Really feel every inch of it. Get your hands on every fiber of it and get to know it intimately. Because otherwise, you're not going to get through this. Ten of Pentacles. Not Ten of Pentacles, I'm so sorry. Ten of Swords. Maybe this person was in a Ten of Pentacles with you, and maybe that's why it hurts so bad. Maybe you guys lived together. Maybe you guys had kids together, had a family together, were married. Maybe this person was part of your family, a sibling, a parent. It does not have to be romantic. Just because the lovers are here, this is like, this just, you know, it does suggest romance, so I am leaning in that way. But if you resonate with this and this is about like your mom or something like that, you know, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, you know. So parts of this reading can still apply to you. So you took your potential elsewhere. You decided that, and you realize really that this was not worth your time or your effort. And so you moved on. Or you're trying to move on, I should say. This Ten of Swords is following this Eight of Wands very closely. But yeah, you saw no more potential in this relationship, whatever it may be. The potential drained a long time ago, I feel. But you finally grew those wings and you were able to fly away. So again, I am proud of you, Scorpio. This shit is hard. Nobody teaches us, you know, nobody teaches us like how to deal with stuff like this. We don't know how to deal with this until we go through it. Because we just have to figure out this shit on our own, you know? Especially if you're somebody like me who did not grow up with anyone healthy relationship at all in your life to model after or to learn from or to sorry, I just got distracted. I saw something in the air. Anyway, you know, you didn't have any kind of healthy role model to model, for lack of a better word, a healthy relationship afterward. Afterward? Wonder why that came out. It's not really clicking for me right now, but okay. So moving on, we have Strength, and we have the Magician reversed. So Scorpio, you may not feel your best right now. You know, I know you don't. You may not feel like the power's in your hands. You may not feel like you're seeing clearly, like you don't know what's next. That's okay. That's a totally okay spot to be in. Because you have the capacity to push through. You have the strength. You have the willpower. You have the strength, period. This is no longer a burden on your shoulders. So think of it like, you know those like ankle weights that people would wear like to walk around in and then, or run in, and so that when they took them off, they could perform better. That's kind of what I'm getting in this situation. Like, you just took your ankle weights off, you know? So yeah. The Lovers reversed. This was a very tumultuous relationship. Through and through. I don't feel like there was any stability here for you to latch onto. Oh, I just had a thought and it just flew out of my brain. God damn it. The imbalance here between you two is really bad. Or was really bad. And I feel like you know that. Very much so. But again, you are shedding this burden. Oh, lovely. We love to see it. And you can celebrate yourself and see this as a victory. See this as a win. Come home to yourself, Scorpio. Give yourself time. Don't rush into any other relationship. Don't jump into anything else. Come home to yourself first and explore this pain like I was talking about. Because otherwise it's just going to drag. It's just going to keep following you into all of your next relationships. And it is possible, because I've done it, to work on this pain while like falling in love with somebody else. And don't tell yourself, if you're in that situation, do not tell yourself that you can't be with anybody else, because you're still like working through pain from the past. Because let me tell you a secret, everybody's working through pain from the past. Don't let it hold you back from experiencing new things, finding people that are reciprocal with you and balanced and stable. Yeah. And I will say one thing, you know, I feel like this was a long relationship. If you were in such a tumultuous, rocky, rough, toxic, sorry, relationship for such a long time, you know, like years, whenever you get into, and I know this because I'm also experiencing this, Scorpio, whenever you get into stable, healthy, meaningful, and loving relationships, it can feel so, first of all, boring, because nothing is really happening all the time. There's no drama to constantly worry about. It can feel like a trick. Like you have been, oh God, I just know this is going to be a long ass reading. Buckle in, Scorpio. We are not even halfway through. I feel like, oh, what was I fucking saying? God damn it. I always do this. Well, we can just erase that thought, I guess, because it's not going to come back to me. I'm sorry. If you knew where I was going with that, you can just like finish that thought on your own. Like sometimes I'll say things like that and I wasn't meant to finish it because you were meant to finish it. So, okay, Scorpio, let's move on to your higher self. So this is what you've been dealing with subconsciously and in your shadow. But let's look at what you're dealing with in the forefront of your life and the higher, more spiritual, like, aspects of your life. If you like my decks, I do have them always listed down below in the description box. So what is Scorpio's higher self trying to tell them? What is Scorpio's higher self trying to tell them? What is Scorpio's higher self trying to tell them? Page of Cups reversed. Judgment reversed in the same exact position as it was in the previous spread. Knight of Pentacles reversed. King of Wands. We had the Queen of Wands, so the Magician again reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, cards, what are you doing? The Tower reversed. The King of Swords. And we also had the Queen of Swords in the previous spread. Interesting. Oh, sorry. There's a hair. I have to get it. Two of Swords. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Star. Six of Swords reversed. Okay, at the bottom we have Ten of Wands reversed. The Hierophant reversed in the split. And Queen of Swords again at the back of the deck. So, this Queen of Swords is attached. Okay, Scorpio. Let's get started. So, the Page of Cups reversed with the Tower reversed. You're learning a lot internally about what does not work for you emotionally. Some towers have come down, obviously. Some huge towers, and huge towers within yourself as well as in the relationship, you're, depending on how, well, I won't even say that. Following a huge breakup like this, after being together for so long, you are going to continue to have these tower moments, these inner tower moments, though, of realization and inner knowing about what does not work emotionally for you anymore. And that's a very important thing for you, Scorpio. So definitely pay attention. I recommend journaling to literally everybody. It is clinically proven to help people with lessening the effects of PTSD. That has been a study done, and I journal all the time. I've filled up 6-7 journals in the course of my spiritual journey. So it's definitely important, I think, to have not only have a record of how you were feeling and what has happened in your life, especially if you have a bad memory like I do. My fiance tells me I have a goldfish memory, so where was I even going with that? Why does this always happen to me? And why does it keep happening in this reading specifically? Scorpio, do you keep losing, like, which way you're going? Is it like that each time in life where you feel you know the direction you're going, life just punches you in the gut and turns you completely in an opposite direction and is like, this is actually where you're going? Because if that's is resonating, same samesies. Oh, I was saying that you're going to continue having tower moments inwardly. As you continue to realize, you know, over the years after this relationship has ended, you're going to have multiple realizations of, wow, this person actually, like, was terrible and treated me like shit, possibly even abused me. And I let that happen, question mark? No, Scorpio, you didn't let it happen to you. Nobody lets abuse happen to them. It just happens to people, whether we want it to or not. And I feel like I honestly, to be completely honest with you, I do resonate with this reading as well, but it's more about my mother. So, and I know how much healing I have in front of me because I only cut her off. When was the election? Yes, her voting for Trump was my last straw. I won't even cap. Like, yes. There are so many reasons as to why I cut her off, but that was the last and final straw for me. But, so, okay, long story short, if you voted for Trump, I don't want you on my page. Please just leave. You're not gonna like it here anyways. So, and my readings are not for you. So moving on, it looks like, Scorpio, that, okay, so we had the Judgment reversed with the Queen of Wands last time. But I feel that this King of Swords is you. I also feel that this King of Wands is you. You're aware in which ways things fucked up. You are very aware, and you're very knowledgeable, and you see very clearly how things did not work between you and this person. But even in knowing why things didn't work, you're still going to continue to have tower moments about this. You're not going to wake up one day and have just forgotten them. I'm just going to break it to you right now. It never happens like that. You have to properly grieve this. As I said before, go deep into that well of pain and get to know it intimately. Get to know your triggers around this. Get to know what hurts your inner child about this, what hurts your inner teen, your shadow, your higher self, your ego, all of it. What hurts each part in what specific way. And I feel like to some degree you already know some of those things. So you're on the right track. You are doing the right thing for yourself, Scorpio. Let me just reassure you, you have made the right decision with this person. I didn't even see the two. I forgot that the Two of Swords was even here. But speaking of decisions, with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you very clearly chose, I feel like you were the one who broke things off. You were the one who decided to revoke your pentacle, revoke your maybe finances for some of you from this person, revoke your shared wealth, your shared assets, revoke your stability, which you didn't even have with this person to begin with. Any stability that you have, Scorpio, or had in this relationship was coming from you. So don't even mourn the stability that you had with this person, because it was never there. And you know that. I don't have to tell you twice. But yeah, you decided to withdraw all effort, and it was a big decision for you. Maybe you felt it leading up over the past couple years, like I did. Man, I really didn't see myself resonating with this spread so much, but here I am. So, okay, this is interesting. I see this as the King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles reversed. I see this as your light was literally snuffed out around this person. You lost all sense of passion, all sense of, I'm gonna work on this for myself, because of myself, and for no one else. You lost that part of yourself. Some of you may have become very stagnant with the things that you used to love to do. Like maybe you're an artist, maybe you painted a lot, and now you don't paint. I've been there. I know exactly I'm still there. I've been an art block for years. It's not fun. Or maybe you used to write and you can't write anymore. Or sing and you can't sing anymore. Find your voice again, Scorpio. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours to enjoy and to express, okay? Don't let anybody take that from you. Take it back. Okay, so with the Magician showing up again in reverse and the Star, your higher self sees a path of healing for you to go from here to here. You may be starting at rock bottom. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Sit at the bottom with yourself for as long as you need to, Scorpio. Sit at the bottom with yourself for as long as you need to feel that rock bottom. As long as it is not self-destructive and you don't stay there forever, okay? My only two conditions for you. Because there is a path leading out of there. But you can take your time, you know? There's no rush. You may be fighting through a lot of illusions right now. Maybe this person was manipulative or narcissistic. So, you know, actually finding the truth of the matter, the truth of the situation, is going to be also a feat that you're going to have to take on, I feel. Okay. So even though you're in a better place with yourself, maybe with your money too, and just in your environment, and you don't feel as lonely anymore, there's still some things holding you back from moving on. And like I said, take your time. There's no rush. Swords are the mental, so there are mental blocks keeping you from moving forward that you might want to explore and look into and journal about, maybe write poetry about, maybe draw what it looks like. Yeah. You can do this, Scorpio. I believe in you. And the beautiful Ten of... Oh, Wheel of Fortune reversed again. Oh, King of Cups reversed. Yeah, you completely shut yourself off emotionally. Knight of Cups reversed. You're releasing this burden of feeling so stagnant in your life that you are just like, you have like cement on your feet. You no longer accept that. You're no longer buying into that. You're no longer putting energy into that kind of mentality, which is really fucking good. Really fucking good. So the Ten of Wands reversed. Letting go, freeing yourself from the responsibility of this person. They're not your responsibility anymore. Okay? I don't think they ever were. I think you just took over that responsibility because you felt like somebody needed to. And you felt like it had to be you. The person who needs to take responsibility for them is them. We can only take responsibility for ourselves. And if we have children, we have to take responsibility for them as well. But whenever those kids grow up into their own people, right, it's no longer really the case. So free yourself from the responsibility of this person, of the burden of this person. And the way that you do that is to work through your grief over this. Let yourself grieve. Let yourself feel the pain. When it comes up, don't fight it. Go listen to sad music. Go cry in the shower. Go for a drive and scream your heart out to lyrics. I don't care. Go smoke a joint to release those emotions, to feel them outwardly and inwardly more fully, Yeah. There is something different about this reading, Scorpio. I really like reading for Scorpio. It might be because I have a Scorpio stellium, but I don't know. Okay, I'm going to take one of these cards just as your overall energy. Oops. Come on, cards. Okay, all of those wanted to come out. Okay, let's see. Protection, journey, grief. I'm going to look at these one at a time. Protection. This is my house, stained by the very blood flowing through its walls, covered in a veil of delicious prayers, yet deadly to those who dare lift its hidden. So, you have a sanctuary, and I feel like your sanctuary is within yourself. You are protected. Don't be scared of your shadow, Scorpio. It is you at the end of the day. It is the part of you that holds your grief, holds your trauma, holds your sadness, holds all your pain. You can have empathy for that part of yourself. You can give it a hug, give it a name. You can feel what it feels just to lessen the burden on it a little bit, you know? I'm really sorry, my throat is really dry. Journey. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown. Take with you on this journey all that you hone. So take what you've learned here. So, and on your journey forward, so it does not happen again, Scorpio. I feel that this was a karmic relationship for you. Okay. Moving on to grief. It is but a mere glimpse of nothingness hidden away deep within the chambers of your mourning, and the red clover's birthing lost illusion. Yeah, you have to dig deep. You have to dive deep. Because into your subconscious, into your shadow. Because if you don't, this grief will expand within you like a disease, and it will infect every part of your life. You have to let yourself mourn this. Okay. And we're gonna do... Actually, I think that was the reading. That felt kind of final. I was gonna do some of these cards, but I don't feel the need to. Thank you for being here, Scorpio. Thank you for letting me read for you. It was an honor. Always a pleasure. If this resonated, please let me know how it did in the comments, and let me know where Scorpio is in your chart. I hope to see you again soon. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Bye, everybody.